Alright, back again. So now we're officially in Act 3. Went and sold most of my stuff, but otherwise...
All right, crew. Let's take them
The only thing I've
down.
done is gather my party and... Yeah. Guess we can talk to Sir Naval. Okay. Tower in the courtyard, okay. I'm still preparing our forces. Right. Okay. Bevel, nice to meet you. Good to see you're still alive. Yeah. Sorry about how everything went down. Have you heard of any other survivors? Oh, good. Well, Dagon. Glad he got out. Thomas, maybe? How did you find out about West Harbor? What will you do now? Alright. Very well. Alright, so he's already a sergeant. Excellent. Worker. Lane. Eduardo. It's actually Edario. Whatever. Let's fix the place up. Alright, well, what can we build now? Alright, let's build the church. Ivar the Blessed? Okay. Okay. I don't care for him. Atone for my evil ways. What kind of crap is this? I see. Let's build the church. I'll pay 50 grand. Okay. Oh, you. Yes. You're from Luskin. What does a Luskinite want with me? What was that?
Yes?
Okay. Oh, Aldenon. I was meaning to talk to you. Oh, you found a way into the Vale of Merdelain. Tell me about it. You won't turn into zombies once you enter the Vale. Well, that's good. Milk and duskwood jam. Okay. Striking at the King of Shadows. Okay. Well, that's good. Why would that be, though? I mean, I know that's the base of the King of Shadows, but how is this gonna... Near the border of the claim lands, his hunger is less. At the Vale. Okay. So you mentioned that was the first challenge, getting in. What's the next challenge? Okay. What do you need to create a portal that's large enough? Garius. Oh, right. Yeah, when he invited you. He kidnapped you, old man. Come on. The Tomb of Ilkazar, okay? The Tome. Sorry. Oh, okay. He's using it to transport Legion of Blade Golems to and from the Vale of Merdelain. Okay. Okay. So we can use the same portal to hop as he was using to bring the Blade Golems. Okay, that's fine. Except he has the tome. Yeah. I've heard enough. Let's go. Alright, if we can somehow find Garius, then we can steal this tome from him, use it to teleport into the Vale, and that'll be it, I think. I want to organize them in. Send them in out. Let's see. Have them in train and garrison the keep. Let's see. What of Bevel? Alright, okay. What's he being trained in? I want to train him. Let's see what. High road patrols. Let's just do patrols in the countryside. I am certain. Okay, that's it. Shadow Thief. So, Uncas, what's going on? Give me one moment. Okay, yep, I know, I'm a knight. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I know Axel's furious. Sir Edmund. So, do you think Axel will do anything about it? Or is he gonna give up? Of course. His reign will soon be over. As soon as I am able to strike at him, and he's weakened, and his agents are no longer able to protect him, I'll take the chance. Alright, as soon as you know the right opportunity, I and my associates will walk in and handle the problem. How's it keep going? When do you think Axel will make a move on me? Alright. Farewell. Nice. Got a shadow thief here. Business is booming. So I'm like their front man, you know? The face, if you will.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Never mind. Let's see if these iron golem fragments actually work. I don't know why I have them. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hello. Sorry. Just a little out of sorts. Have all these thoughts bumping around in my head. They're a little, well, a little confusing.
Alright, what's wrong?
Well, it's about Chandra, really. It just, well, got me to thinking. I mean, she wasn't with us very long. And there wasn't anything to be done to save her. Well, felt rather helpless and sad, and the whole thing seemed rather unfair. I don't really know what to say about it except say it. But well, was kind of wondering what you thought about it. You know, death of friends.
Look, I'm sad to see her go. There's nothing we could do, so we have to carry on.
It is sad. That's it, exactly. She didn't deserve what happened, not at all. And I'm afraid that the more we fight, the more we'll lose. And the more unfair it'll be. Of course, Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes, indeed.
I want to talk to you about this Wendersnaven.
The Wendersnaven? What about them?
What do you know about them? You suggested we seek them out.
Well, not directly. You see, there's 2 sages in Port Lass who are said to know the way. In Leva and No Doob, I believe. I'm terrible with names, but that's close enough. They should be able to help us on our quest.
Okay. Oh, actually, I should talk to Almonjero.
What is it?
Wait.
Yes.
Yes?
So I had questions.
No doubt. That is a long tale. Some pieces of the tale I gave when we escaped. But there is more, yes. As you probably already know, the King of Shadows was once a creation, a guardian of Ilfan. By tapping into the power of the Weave, the source of all magic in Faerun, Ilfan sought to make an invincible protector to shield its borders. Yes, Ilfan's enemies, the Netherese, in their quest for power ended up disrupting the Weave. The Guardian relied on the Weave to sustain itself. Without it, it was forced to seek another source of power in order to continue to protect Ilfan. It found a darker source of magic, the Shadow Weave, and tapping into it, transformed the Guardian of Ilfan into something else, the King of Shadows.
Alright, so who was the guard?
A man, perhaps. Who it was, I was never able to determine. But whoever it was, he was willing to give up himself to protect his empire. Give up his sense of self, his identity. It is no small sacrifice.
To give up that for more power. You sound sympathetic.
There is a certain sympathy I have for such a man, for someone willing to make that choice.
Makes sense?
He cast away his family, his ties to his people, and he ended up suffering for it while attempting to save them. Such a motivation is not hard to understand. Even more now, to see the King of Shadows reviled for what he has done, and knowing that at its core, he sought only to protect the people under his care. Now, its people are gone, and even knowing its failure, it still seeks to protect its empire and, most importantly, itself.
So what do you think its motivations are? Is it just destroying enemies of a long-dead empire?
If it frees itself, it will seek to destroy anything that threatens it. You first, then I. Then it will destroy all civilization on the Sword Coast where its former empire lay. And from then on, I do not know what it will do. But the coast shall become as the mare is now, lifeless. Its only people raised from the dead to become the shades of the new Ilfan Empire. No doubt.
So what was your motivation? Why would you care? A demon summoner.
Why do I wish to stop the King of Shadows? Perhaps this is a question you should ask yourself, since your motivation in all of this has been unclear from the start.
What do you mean?
Does he threaten you specifically? Do you feel that the Sword Coast cast beneath shadow would be an unwelcome thing? All life turned to death and ghosts? Or perhaps you would simply sleep better at night, knowing that a twisted remnant of the Ilfan Empire was as dead and buried as they are?
Well, it is my duty to stop all that threatens Neverwinter. I mean, if no one's gonna step up to the King of Shadows, then it has to be me.
I think you will find we are of the same opinion on the matter, though I suspect our methods differ. I wish to stop the King of Shadows because he is a threat to not only the people of Neverwinter, but to the Sword Coast and Farron itself. That is all, and while simple, it is the truth. Despite whatever onus has been placed on my actions, desperate measures were required to stop him the first time, and will be again. More can be saved as a result, and that is all that matters now.
For you, it's all about the end, never the means. I agree.
Now that is the first piece of wisdom I have encountered from someone in Neverwinter's service for some time. No doubt.
Why did you choose to reveal yourself?
I have only recently escaped my imprisonment in the lower plains. And since then, I have fought to re-establish my stronghold and gather my forces, which you have ruined with your carelessness.
How'd you get free?
Let us simply say I had help in the matter, and leave it for another time. It has no bearing on our present situation. No doubt.
I'd actually like to know more about your past.
Yes, I imagine the history books have little to say on the matter, aside from my many misdeeds, which is how I wished it.
The Jarrow family was once part of the highest nobility of Neverwinter. When growing up, I displayed a certain aptitude for magic, especially the magic tied to the lower planes.
With little training, I was able to do spells well beyond my years, and well beyond any training I received in the academies and elsewhere.
Just like me, sorcerer. We share many things in common. How did you gain it?
Gain it? With the lower planes, the power is always there. It just needs a focus and the will to control it.
In my case, it did not take long to master that power. The greater discipline came in using it sparingly so that few could see.
I wish to learn this power of yours, to summon demons and the lower planes to do my bidding. What were your motivations?
When one displays such power, it does not grant you freedom. It becomes a cage and makes you a target. You will be constantly beset by the problems of others, who will see your power as an excuse to compensate for the lack of theirs. That is never a position I want to be in, nor a philosophy I wish to encourage in others. Nevertheless, I displayed enough talent to be accepted by the Neverwinter court, to be the Jester Mage.
Kind of an odd, step down from your aspirations and talent level to be simply a court mage. Why not a scholar or a researcher or an advisor of some sort?
To make my intentions plain, it was a position of convenience and opportunity. One of many. The position allowed me to obtain access to many of the secrets of the Neverwinter, as well as free access to the Academy libraries, their vaults, and the court records. Also, I thought that perhaps my position might give me a greater voice when attempting to convince others of threats that beset us. But that proved to be an ill-founded conclusion.
You said that position was one of many.
Oh yes, I had several teachers. Many are dead now through unfortunate circumstances, but not by my hand, I assure you. I sought teaching not only in Neverwinter and Waterdeep, but also across the plains from infernal allies, and even from the Arcane Brotherhood in Luskan.
Really? You trained with the Brotherhood?
Yes. Provided one can stomach their politics, they have a vast library of knowledge to draw upon. And I also wish to study their workings from within, in case I needed to defeat them one day. Oddly enough, it was by walking these dark paths that I saw the greater threats we faced. Shadows were growing stronger around the Mare of the Dead Men. This was due to the growing power of the King of Shadows.
What'd you do?
I attempted to warn the court of Neverwinter of this, but they were too busy vying for power and holding blades to each other's throats to listen. So I sought allies elsewhere, amongst demons and devils, and even the Githyanki. And I used all the power I had, which was considerable. And by waging a war, by the nature of my allies, I became something others feared. I even gained the name of my enemy, as you proved when you first encountered me in my haven. To think you believed me to be our mutual enemy. The irony runs deep, indeed.
Nah, I kind of figured you weren't really that. I wasn't sure of your motivations, but I didn't think you were the King of Shadows. So why fight us, though? Why hinder us?
Was I ever fighting you? All I recall is you tripping across my path and my servants. Perhaps if you had sought another means to make your intentions known, we could have coordinated our efforts and none of this need ever have happened.
Perhaps.
Then we are agreed on the matter. Regardless, that is behind us now. We now know the truth. We must cooperate to succeed. No doubt.
So was it such a surprise that you had a living descendant?
How any of my kin managed to survive is a mystery to me. It seems the Jero line is more resilient than I thought. But yes, I thought the Jero line had been ended in the war with the King of Shadows. During the battles that waged near the Mare, near Highcliff, there was so much chaos, I thought what remained of my family was lost. Now, they truly are.
So was that what drove you to fight?
This useless tracking through old memories has no bearing on our current quest. Let us focus on the present, not what or why I did things in the past. No doubt.
What about the silver shards? What do you know?
The shards, including the one lodged within you, are part of the Sword of Gith. Its history is a tiresome one. Ask the Githzerai if you would know more. She could no doubt recite countless metaphors concerning Gith and Zerthaman. The importance of the shards is that once recast into a blade, it is likely to have the power to harm the King of Shadows, and as such, is vital to our quest.
Why only the silver swords?
I do not know. Perhaps their extraplanar origin is what makes the King of Shadows vulnerable to them. There may be some secret in their creation that is unknown to me that may make them effective as well. Regardless, the King of Shadows is vulnerable to them, and to the Sword of Gith most of all. No doubt.
You completed the last part of the ritual, right?
I did. But before I could reach the other statues, the Shadow Reaver arrived, and even with my allies, I could not stand against him. Now each of us bears the necessary pieces of the ritual, and together, we are the only ones who can harm him. Like it or not, we need each other if we are to succeed. No doubt.
Do you know how to reforge the sword?
No. But it is something we must discover, and soon. I do not believe reforging the sword will require all the shards. But as I have never done such a thing, I do not know for certain. The Githzerai who travels with us may know more. In that, she may have some use. No doubt.
Where'd you even get the sword?
Ah, some secrets I must have. But suffice to say that there are eyes throughout the plains that see more than I. No doubt.
So why your disdain for Zijave?
Disdain. I hardly consider her worthy of emotion at all. She is a blind follower, an adherent of her own people's history. There is blindness in such things.
She has her uses.
Yes, that is true. She has insights that we may not, and if nothing else, is an extra target for those who seek to harm us. What of her people? Where are they against this threat? We need allies who understand our enemy, yet her people do nothing. The people of Farron are ignorant of the King of Shadows, yes, but her people are not.
Alright, let's move on. Save. Alright. Let's go check with Zieri. Not Zieri. Wait. We've got company. Friend from the city. Oh, I see. So Axel requires tribute. $10,000. You know what? Deal with this as you wish, Uncas. Wait. Alright. Yeah, stall. I agree. Stall the payment. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. Large tribe of bugbears has been swarming along the eastern border. Okay. Okay. I want to organize the men. What special mission is available? Take care of this mission. Alright, let's send some men out to go deal with those bugbears. We got bigger problems to take care of. Speaking of which, let's build that wizard's tower. Oh, I command all the resources, all the quarries in this region. Okay. Any ideas what we can do with the tower? Alright, how does this work then? Okay, so I have to, I guess, talk to someone. Let's see. Keep itself. It's already done. Okay. Buildings of the courtyard. Okay. How about fortifications? Okay. Surrounding lands. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we should work on getting that tower.
I see the moon has been at your back. You look well.
Day again. Long time.
The mare has grown dark, and many villagers needed help in leaving before it was too late. And I have sought the scent on the breeze to learn of the Dark Hunter, King of Shadows. More can still be learned in the mare, but I have discovered something and had to tell you at once.
Alright, tell me.
I heard one of the scouts was asking about me. Oh, well met. You're Dagon, aren't you? Your daughter has...
I am Dagon, yes, and you are Eleni, of the Circle of the Mare.
Once of the circle, yes. What do you want?
Won't have you send her on dangerous missions like you did with Bevel and I.
No, it's all right. I want to know why he's here.
It does concern her. It concerns you both. As I hounded the trail of the Dark Hunter and his minions, I came across something I thought lost. The druids of our lands, the Circle of the Mare, still live.
That's impossible. You're mistaken. If they were alive, I would know.
I can only venture to the swamp for brief periods of time. The reeds and waters feast on the living now. I followed the druids, and they had a ritual I think sustained them, even in the claimed lands.
The circle! They must have found a way to restore part of the mare. Keep it from the influence of the shadows. If so, we need to find them. They can tell us more about what's happening in the mare than anyone. And if we can get them to ally with us, we may even be able to stop what the King of Shadows is doing to the land itself.
Okay. If these druids are as powerful as you say, they would make valuable allies.
That was my thought as well. Thank you for understanding.
Then you must make haste at once, if this is your course of action.
Alright, thanks for bringing this attention to us, Father.
No gratitude is necessary. We are at war and it must be done. I will mark the location on your map. As for now, I have other duties in the defense of the Sword Coast and this keep, and I must see to them.
Very well.
Your father's not one for showing emotion, is he? It's difficult to see how he raised you, and you turned out so different.
He has a good heart. He sacrificed as much to raise me properly.
It sure worked out well for you. I wish others had had the same fathers. Regardless, we need to find the circle. But as for reaching the location, that could be difficult.
I thought I heard the cries of a damsel in distress. Someone had to fill Chandra's role, eh?
Bishop, this doesn't concern you, so stop spying on us.
My dear, with you around, it pays to be extra watchful. As for you, Captain, heard your father was playing scout. I wanted to meet him, tell him what a wonderful girl he raised. All of the Sword Coast is thankful, I'm sure.
Surprised you even care, Bishop.
Surprises and me travel together. You should know that by now. For another surprise, why don't you show me on the map you have there where your druid friends are?
They're in the mare, along the northwestern reaches, near the settlements the orcs attacked many years ago during their incursion into Neverwinter.
I suspected that might be one of the places. As for the incursions, it wasn't just orcs. That's near an area the King of Shadows isn't likely to have claimed. Yet. Might be a good staging area to look for your dead druid friends.
Dagon says they're alive.
Maybe for now. Still, if you want to go, I can guide you to a safe port on the edge of the marsh.
All right. That would be welcome.
Your sword is welcome, Bishop.
Save your gratitude until we get there and see the truth. But we better leave soon. Something tells me those friends of yours may have to move around a lot if they want to avoid the shadows.
Yes. Bishop's probably right.
All right then. I'll set out now. I'll start scouting the path and join up with you only when need be. It'll save us all a lot of time.
Pardon me, Captain, but if I could just, have a moment of your time.
If you don't want a dagger between your ribs, I suggest you ask for alms elsewhere. So what does the great captain of Crossroad Keep want with her humble tracker? Something you want hunted down, my lady, or some forsaken path scouted?
Let's see. Actually, I had some
Don't we
questions.
all?
Know anything at the mayor?
Big, dangerous swamp. Not much else to tell. Lots of battles fought there, lots of corpses lying under the water. Easy to get lost in, but you probably know that from West Harbor, right?
True. Did, Duncan say anything about it?
Duncan said something about it. Said your village got attacked. Drove you to Neverwinter. Trust me, whatever happened in your village, probably a lot easier to deal with than coming to Neverwinter. But you harbormen, you're a pretty tough bunch. To be driven out of there must have been something pretty scary. Go ahead, but don't expect any answers.
Any idea how we reached the King of Shadows besides Aldenon's plan?
Don't know, really. If he's deep in the mare, that wouldn't be a problem. But with the claimed lands in the way, not much can be done.
Sounds like you've been giving it a lot of thought.
Yeah, I have. I mean, some of his more fragile servants would have had to have visited him at some point, right? So there must be a way. Like your friend Garius, for example. Before he became the great darkness that we all hate and love, he must have had some way of reaching his master, right?
Garius often spoke to his priest through scrying portals.
Well, if there's another way, it'd be worth finding out. The King of Shadows may even end up revealing it if he needs to get someone there bad enough. Bears thinking about. Just got to make sure it's worth the risk to him.
Alright.
Go ahead, but don't expect any answers.
Ever hear of this Wendersnaven?
They're like mythical rats or something, right? I don't know. Children's tales, maybe. But they seem pretty vague. Why?
I don't know, Grobnar's mentioned something about them.
Well, then that's a guarantee they don't exist.
Maybe you're right.
Don't need Amon Jero to tell you that. I'd listen to him more than Grobnar, and he's already let history down once. At least you're listening to me. That's a good sign. Go ahead, but don't expect any answers.
How'd you become a ranger?
Well, it's because tracking and hunting help put things in perspective. Out in the wild, well, the whole predator-prey relationship is a little more honest.
So why Neverwinter?
Because you can't always find cheap ale in the wilderness or duskwood. That's why.
So which are you? Predator or prey?
I've been on both sides, prey and predator. And if you think you're a predator, you're usually wrong. You're always someone's prey.
So who's hunting you?
Don't know. Maybe someone, maybe no one. but chances are I'll find out someday, unless I find them first.
If you like the wilds, why Neverwinter?
Because you can't always find cheap ale in the wilderness or duskwood. That's why.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, but don't expect any answers.
So why do you have a particular hatred of the Luskans?
Luskans? Don't give it much thought. Most of them aren't human beings anyway. They usually give up any shred of morality or dignity as part of the toll at the front gate. Because they deserve it? At least in Neverwinter, the soldiers and thieves operate with some shred of purpose or morality. Luskan. It's not even worth hating them. I used to be a soldier for them, and I can rightly say I didn't care much for the work. Their reward system is a double-edged blade. They tried to draft me into rougher and rougher jobs, and then they wanted to make some changes in my life. So I left, and that's it.
Is that everything?
Yeah. You don't need to know every twist and turn in the story, believe me. Otherwise, you might not be able to sleep at night, and we wouldn't want that. Go ahead, but don't expect any answers.
Okay. I think that's everything. So I guess we'll go to the mayor first. Okay. So you've made friends with this cat? Okay. Have any ore? Yep. I know. Okay. Running a keep is like, you know, hard. Oh, look at that. I think you're just the man I was looking for. So, remind me, who are you? Archmage Startier. I've heard much about you. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It comes from the city of Sigil. Astral winds. Actually, I know maybe that, but what is the port tenants? Never mind. So, about this wizard's tower, what exactly do you need? Okay. What do you want to study in anyway? Well, I hope you are willing to share some of your knowledge of, you know, planar travel, plane shifting. Alright, I'll take these specifications and run them by my builder. He's quite talented. Goodbye. Yeah, I know. That was insane. We have a archmage from the city of, yeah, Sigil, like, visiting us. Moving up in the world to attract that kind of attention. I guess when you slay a couple of demons, well, yeah, a couple of demons and some other ungodly creatures, you know, gain the attraction. Actually here, I can just come over here and have him build that. A wizard's tower for star tier. Alright. Damn, and I'm still rich. I still got like half a mil. Alright, what's the problem? Caravan Master. One of the Grey Cloak patrols, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't know. Handle it, Uncas. I trust your judgment. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We need to sever our ties with Axel anyway. Kana? Wait. You mean those... I don't know. Those idiots found something? Okay. I want to organize them in. Have the men train and garrison the keep. Farewell. Okay. Uncas. There's the tower. Looking all spiffy. Shopkeeper. Wow, he looks intense. my camera would work with me. Thank you. Good, I'm glad you found it suitable. Okay. So, can you teach me anything? I realize we channel the art in different ways, but surely, you know, could offer me some knowledge that, you know, we both share in common. Fine. I'd like to know about your travels. Alright, so what are these powers in the worlds beyond? Devils, demons, gods, goddesses, abstract principles, immutable constants. Those are the powers. Stay clear of them. So where's your home? The closest home you have is Sigil. Tell me of it. City of Doors, ruled by the Lady of Pain. Yep. Yes, perhaps one day we could travel there. So how do you travel? Fine. Would like to know that teleportation you've been using. Alright, let's go. I guess check out the shopkeeper real quick. Show me. What is this? Alright, +5 armor, spell penetration, spell resistance 12, universal saving throws. Not bad. I don't know. I think my stuff's still better. Spell mantle. Oh. Spell resistance 20. Nah. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. A nice staff. Chain lightning. Fireball. Fireball. Zero visage would be nice. Anything good? Anything good? Spell mantle and polymorph. Wow, that's funny that he doesn't have anything I actually want. Oh, I guess this would be good. Take that. It's useful. Yeah, no ethereal John. Like that would be useful. You know what? I'll experiment with that. Alright, so here's the staff. I think I'd actually do want that staff. I'll take it. Is there a recharger here? Meteor swarm. I don't see a recharger here. Okay. Well, I got a new staff. This one sucks. Store it. That way I can... Maybe one day I can recharge it. I'm sure there's a recharger somewhere. Let's change it. I hate that. So limited. You know what? I'll take it. I can do some damage. Put that there. Wait, why? Oh, okay. So did the other one? Don't tell me the other one also works. Oh, okay. I guess I do have charges on it. Fireball, 3 charges. Magic Missile, 2 charges. 1 Rave Enfeeblement. Okay. Well, it's still pretty limited. But I'll keep it away just in case, you know? And then pull it out of my bag of holding and boom. Alright, I think we've done enough for the fortress. Got quite a bit done. You kind of want to look into this Wintersnaven thing. Alright, circle the mayor. Let's go.
All done.
What? Ah, Bishop, you're with us.
I am listening.
Wow, we have, like, quite the party here.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind. Dijirde Kwiju. Yenpei Ye Koro. Tis Naikin Fuzan. Jirjan Kwide. Dijirde Kwiju. Yenpei Ye Koro.
Yes.
Tis Naikin Fuzan. Dijirde Kwiju. Jirjan Kwide. Tis Naikin Fuzan. Dijirde Kwiju. Yenpei Ye Koro. Yenpei Ye Koro. Jirjan Kwide. Naikin Fuzan. Jirjan Kwide. Jirjan Kwide. Yenpei Ye Koro. Yukui De Kwan Hirasha. Tis Naikin Fuzan. Yukui De Kwan Hirasha. Tis Naikin Fuzan.
I am listening.
Jirjan Kwide. Abio no Kofim Safi. Abio no Naikin Fuzan. Kofim Safi. Girde Kiju. Obsido. Export. Indeed. Quantira Sha.
What is it?
No Hade. Quantira Sha. Juque.
Cospaye.
Quantira Sha.
Cospaye.
Yes.
Well, of course I can do that.
Dear John Queedy there. Yenpei Ye Koro.
I am listening.
I don't know if that did anything or not.
Yes.
Alright,
All right, crew.
this'll be interesting.
You can almost feel the shadows in the air. If you stay still for too long, it's like they start clutching at you, trying to drag you down.
Is that what it is?
Whatever the circle did, they must have found a way to shield themselves from it. If we can find out how they've done it, then we can reach the Vale of Merdelain. I'm certain of it.
Then let us find what we need to know and leave this place.
Here's the gathering place. Now, hold on. Something's happening. I can just make it out.
I feel more at peace with each passing day. I know you sense it as well, Naven. Will silence be your only answer?
Silence and contemplation is my only peace in this place. Do not forget, I am your captive, Vashni.
We keep you here because we believe in the Circle. In time you will see that we are right. And when the shadow has passed, you will feel one with the land again.
This isn't the mare anymore. You treat the shadow as if it were a passing mist. You fail to see how it now hangs upon you, upon this whole place.
We are caretakers of this land, and we cannot abandon it.
We're caretakers of a graveyard. Free me from this prison, and let's stop the decay from spreading.
Elders? Is it you? Elders, forgive me for not seeking you out sooner. I thought you had all died in the claimed lands. How did you...
Who are the ones who follow you?
We're here to seek your help, possibly.
Eleni, who are they?
They are my allies, my friends. They helped me reach here.
They have the stench of civilization and war upon them, as do you.
Our path took us to Neverwinter and through many battles. But this is the one from West Harbor, Elders. The one I had been watching.
The Shardbearer? You have brought the Shardbearer here?
She could never leave West Harbor and its people be, which was the problem before, I believe.
What, We came here seeking your help, not to question Eleni's actions.
Help you? We are but recently remade, and now the one who nearly shattered us has come to break us again? A circle is not complete when one of us is missing, or is too distracted with the trappings of civilization or its people.
Elders, please! I did not intend...
And even now, you defend yourself rather than admitting your negligence.
She might as well be one of the harbormen, and have shared their fate.
Your fascination with the Shardbearer meant that we were less aware of the changes coming to this land until they were upon us. We are fortunate this time that the land itself has chosen to speak.
We came to fight a great evil, not listen to your lectures.
So, you are unwilling to listen? How surprising. There is no evil, only perversion. I see it before me right now. Sometimes darkness must be combated with darkness. Just as the shadow spreads to purge the land of impurity, so must we be cleansed of your corruption, Shardbearer.
You'll find that a little difficult, I'm afraid.
We shall see. For you, it is too late. But it isn't too late for you, Eleni. As the land changes, we must change with it, Eleni. Stop clinging to what the mare was, and accept it for what it is now. Your friends will never see as we do, but it is not too late for you. Come back with us and help us weather this storm to its completion.
Do you truly think what is coming is for the best?
We have to stop the circle now. Listen to me. We have to stop the circle now. Are you with me?
You're right. They're speaking madness.
Then you are lost to us forever. I am sorry, Eleni, but we have no choice. And you, Shardbearer, you have been allowed to spread your influence for far too long.
Sorry to see that even the circle has become corrupted.
What's going on?
And that. And let's put your behavior for spell casting to overdrive. Overkill. Alright. Oh, actually, I don't know what your spell casting. Spell casting. Sure, there's a faster way of doing this. Scaled. Okay, good.
Well, of course I can do that.
Destroy. Elder Naven. So what happened to the circle? Why? I didn't realize they were all like this. So you felt the change in the air, couldn't understand it. And the poisonous shadow spread quickly. I see. So you think they were under a charm. What do you know of the King of Shadows? Then join us in our fight. More lands will be claimed. This shard may have brought in ruin, but I can mend things anew. Alright. So, how did that work out? Alright. Well, that sucks. Orbit polymorphine fix? What the hell is this? Huh. I'll keep that just in case. I don't know what it does, but... Oh, yeah, okay, I can't pick it up. Alright, that's it. Well, that was kind of uneventful. Although we did get to slaughter a bunch of druids, so... There's that. You know? Let's go to Port Last. Eleni for Grobnar. And Nishka for Bishop. Oh, these guys are just gonna talk about a bunch of nonsense. Excuse me. An allegory? No lizards. Wait, what do you mean? You guys are off the rocker. Yes. Hope you can figure out what they're trying to say, Grobnar. Sneaking, slithering, stunning, less, more, dog, snogs, log with frogs. Keep listening, okay. Yes, no, oh yes, no. Whatever a keg a Kelgar drinks, may a Kelgar drink if a Kelgar does in fact think. Yes. No. I'm gonna say nothing. Oh yes, yes, yes to the yes. No. The Winter Snaven, do they exist? Yes. Okay. Where are the Winter Snaven? No. Okay, are the Winter Snaven west of here? No. Are they east of here? Yes. Actually, no. Well, kind of, yes. Not really, no. Are they southeast? No. Wonder why they wouldn't just ask for a map. Wow, you guys are something else. Hey, I heard that. Give me the map. Will you give me the map, please? Why not? Oh, okay, I can't. Okay. Can I buy the map from you? Okay. Can you show me the map? Yes. This paper isn't a map at all. It just looks like a riddle. Okay, yeah, copy it down. Oh, you figured it out? How'd you solve the riddle already? What was the riddle? You don't know, but you have the right answer. Never mind, come on. Insanity. Okay, so we'll head on to the Wintersnaven, but I think this is a good place to cut. So I'll save. And I'll see you next time. Later.